If you have watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that I love to go out to lakes, rivers, and oceans in search of fish. I just think there's nothing quite like seeing a fish out in its natural habitat in the wild. And here are 5 fish that I hope to see in the wild in my lifetime. Now, some of these fish I have seen in aquariums, but while seeing a fish in a public aquarium is an awesome and amazing experience, I don't think anything could beat seeing these fish in their natural habitat. All right, number 5. I would love to see a whale shark. I've heard that there are a lot of ethical concerns around a lot of whale shark tours, so personally for me, maybe just a random encounter would be lovely. You know, there's a lot of luck involved there, but I actually consider myself pretty lucky when it comes to just encountering rare animals in the wild. That's one of the reasons that I'm able to upload a lot of the videos that I do. I just get pretty lucky, so I think I'd be willing to forego the wildlife tour and try my luck out on the reef. 4. The Catalina goby. Now, this fish is native to waters maybe a couple hundred miles from where I live, but I have been to those areas and I have yet to see one. They are quite colorful with their bands of blue and red, and honestly, that's the main reason I want to see them. So, number 3 on this list is basically any species of gar. I think that they're all wonderful fish. I have seen a few of them in aquariums, and I would love to see them in the wild. Unfortunately, they're not native to any waters around where I live, but they are quite a fascinating and prehistoric-looking species. Hopefully, one day I will be in one of the areas where they live, and I will happen across one. For number 2 on this list, I would have to go with the southern sunfish, or Mola alexandrini. It's the largest of the sunfish, I believe. Recently, there was a world record-breaking southern sunfish weighed, and I believe it is now the most massive of bony fish. So that's quite impressive, and they are quite a strange-looking fish, even for a sunfish. They have this weird bumpy head, and sometimes they are known as the bumphead sunfish. For the last spot on this list, what could I put other than the giant oarfish? This is possibly the longest fish on the planet, and it's just an amazing and alien-looking creature with its sort of large red fin coming out of its back. It's one of the fish that even if I just saw it washed up on the shore after a storm, that would still be an experience that I would remember for the rest of my life. That's how cool this fish is. I believe there's an episode of River Monsters where Jeremy Wade goes and dives with an oarfish, and that would be just an amazing experience if I was ever able to do that. The fact that oarfish swim vertically in the water instead of like a regular fish, that makes them just even weirder and more amazing to see. Although, as far as I'm aware, only a handful of people have ever seen one alive. Anyways, those are just 5 fish that I would like to see in the wild. Of course, really, I would like to see all of them because, every fish is pretty cool. Let me know in the comments below what fish you most want to see. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more fish.